Hey friends, today I'm asking you this simple question. How are you sitting? So I've actually brought the desk of our studio here into the actual practice space so we can talk about what it is to sit at a desk all day. So a lot of times when you're sitting and you're typing, sometimes your desk, if it's not a varied height, isn't very good for you. This actually probably isn't a very good height for me for a desk. Because I'm shorter in the torso, it should be a little bit lower. I tend to notice that when I'm sitting at this desk, I'm sitting like this. And this is our actual chair, and I do sit at this workstation for a while I'm here at the studio, paying bills or checking in clients or any of those sorts of things, even writing homework for my yoga therapy patients. So I've kind of developed a few tips and tricks that I'm going to pass on to you to help you figure out how it is that you want to be seated. And here's my first one. See these blocks? These are simple yoga blocks. At home, I use a foam roller underneath my desk at home. But what we're really trying to focus on is how to figure out how the angle of the femur, so that's your thigh bone, is 90 degrees when it's coming out of your hip while you're sitting down. And these blocks are a lifesaver. Put a couple of them underneath your desk. Elevate your feet on them, and you can sit for a longer time. Try not to use the back of the chair because that makes everything round, and after even just a few breaths, I can feel extra pressure on my vertebrae. Ooh, sorry. That doesn't need to be there. So I tend to sit forward with my feet up on something. Now, this is a yoga studio, right? So it's really convenient for us to have blocks. But you could use anything. You could use books that you want to read but you're never going to. You could use small boxes. You could use a folded up blanket or two. Anything that gets those feet up a little bit is going to help you out while you're seated. All right, I have a couple more of these to talk about in the future, so stay tuned, Work From Home friends, for a nice discussion on how are you seated. See you next time.